Also, when I saw the title of the two debates today, I thought they might be quite serious in nature, but unfortunately from the Tories' perspective, it was just more of that, one of those days of the knockabout politics as compared to that aspect of being serious. We heard the Tory claims earlier about the full life sentences, but only under a Tory-led Scottish Government. And then this debate about Scotland's economy, once again we've had the Tories talking down Scotland's economy. It's talking down Scotland's economy, which is unfortunate to feed into that narrative of the so-called strong and stable Tories actually know best. But I'll take your intervention.
Dean Lockhart.
Just to highlight to member, we're not talking down Scotland's economy, we're talking down the SNP's performance over the past 12 years, where we're seeing now £1 billion whole in public finances, which will have a direct impact on public services here in Scotland.
Stuart McMillan.
Yeah. Mr Lockhart obviously forgets, I mean, that's forecasts about the future. I mean, as we do already know, Presiding Officer, if the Tories actually were in power, there'd be a £500 million cut to Scotland's budget because of the Tories in terms of what they planned for the budget this year. Now, let's actually look at the record. Under the SNP, Scotland's economy is growing faster than the rest of the UK. Under the SNP, unemployment is at a record low. Under the SNP, exports are growing faster than the rest of the UK. And under the SNP, productivity growth is outpacing the rest of the United Kingdom. Now, I think that's positive, but there is still more to do. It's not a bad record, but nobody can be complacent. Now, I know that this Scottish Government are certainly not complacent. Presiding Officer, the biggest threat to our economy is Brexit. And no matter how many legions of Tory MPs put their name forward to captain the political equivalent of the Titanic, it's clear to almost everyone that Brexit will have economic consequences for all parts of the UK, particularly if it's a no-deal Brexit. Now, just on the point of Brexit, I don't know if the Tories are actually aware of this, but certainly when we had the European elections, Scottish voters last month actually gave the Tories their worst result in a national election since 1865. Now, I think that kind of tells a story in terms of what the Scottish voters actually think about the Tories. Now, we've already heard, certainly from the Tories, regarding the Scottish Fiscal Commission report of last week, but Presiding Officer, the SFC reduced their forecasts as a direct result of the continuing Brexit uncertainty, with the no-deal option worse than their current projections. And Presiding Officer, the Fraser Allender Institute have also suggested a no-deal Brexit could actually push Scotland into recession, and also highlighted the challenges to Scotland's economy. And I'm going to quote, Graham Roy, and he said this, it's actually on the ITV News website of the 18th of April, and it says, the lack of clarity about the UK's terms of exit from the EU continues to cast a shadow over day-to-day decision-making, with businesses clearly struggling to make long-term plans in such times. Now, also, the Scottish Government analysis suggests Scotland will actually go into recession and for unemployment to increase by up to 100,000 people. Now, Dean Lockhart in his comments earlier spoke about there was a dereliction of duty of any government to reduce skills and training of their young people. I hope that's an admission of guilt from the Tories, and also an apology from the Tories in terms of what they did to the population of Scotland, and also the rest of the UK, when they came into power in 1979, when they cut apprenticeships across the board and introduced a YTS scheme. Sorry, no, I don't have any more time. I've taken one more off you. And Presiding Officer, also, I'm conscious of the time. Presiding Officer, Scotland does have a good story to tell, but there is still more to do. Liz Smith spoke about skill shortages earlier. And once again, it goes back to that point of when the Tories cut the apprenticeships and actually led to some of the skill shortages that Scotland and the UK has faced over the course of the last 20 to 30 years. There is still more to do, but I do encourage colleagues in the Chamber to actually to reject the Tories, just like the population of Scotland, but to back the amendment in the name of this Scottish Government. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I call